Hello. ¿Cómo estás? Estoy bien. Ok, qué bueno. All right, right. So, me llamo Samuel. Soy tu profesor. Okay, so my name is Samuel. I am your professor. So, welcome to session 2 of our Spanish crash course. I'm sorry it took a moment there to give you this crash course. So, a lot of things have been happening out here. A little bit busy with stuff, but I'll say you're welcome. And this is TGV Education. All right. So, yes, so today I'll just get into the lesson. So, not a lot of stuff, and we just look at the lesson. And also, as I continue with the lesson, so if you just came across this lesson, just look at the first session, which is like in the playlist. There's a playlist for this one. So just look at the first session and you can follow it through and you can see some of the things that I was able to cover through the first session. Then, only then, we can go to the second session. So this session, we are having, self-introduction, how to say your name, how to say stuff, because this very key part of any language. Introductions, like introducing yourself, getting who you are, what you do, and simple stuff like this. So I'll introduce myself first in Spanish, then I'll come later explaining what do I mean. Okay? Okay, so hola, me llamo Amuel, tengo 23 años, soy de Kigali, Rwanda. Trabajo como un experto de integración de sistema. Yes, so system integration expert. Disfruto corriendo, escuchando música y nadando. Okay? Yes, then mucho gusto. Excellent. So, very easy. So, I'll say, how do you say your name? So, you say, my name is Amwell. It's actually more of, I am called Amwell. So, for those who speak Swahili, this is direct equation, like direct comparison to naitwa for those who speak Swahili. Okay, so naitwa Amwell or naitwa John, naitwa maybe Mariam. Okay, something of that sort. Silvio, yes, excellent. So that one. So we also have a different way of saying that. So you can also say mi nombre es Amwell. Okay, so just yes, just know there's different ways of introducing yourself. Then how do you say how many years you have? Okay, so we have not covered the numbers yet, so the next session will be covering the numbers, but you can say I have 23 years old. This is like the direct translation, but of course it means I am 23 years old. So in Spanish, you say, tengo, the number of your years, tengo 23 años. So all the numbers that are in there, these are numbers which can change, like whatever you're trying to explain. Okay, we together? Okay, excellent, excellent, perfect. Yes, so you say, tengo 23 años. ¿Está bien? Okay. Then, how do you say where you come from? Very easy. So there's different ways of saying that. So, of course, but the most common way you can say, soy de Mombasa. Soy de Kenya. Soy de Rwanda. Soy de Kisumu. So I am from Kisumu, I am from Mombasa, I am from Rwanda, I am from Kenya. depending with who is asking, because you may travel out there in Latin America or in Spain or in the US, and you meet some people who speak Spanish or anywhere in the world, and you're introducing yourself in Spanish, and you may say, soy de Kenya. Okay, so which means I am from Kenya. Yes. Then we also have your work or study. So something that comes up a lot, and somebody can you can want to say like I work, I work as a engineer. So you can say trabajo como ingeniero. Trabajo como médico, like a medic or medica, if you are like a female. Remember that Spanish is gender sensitive. Yes, okay. So trabajo como médica, médico. So trabajo ingeniería, ingenierio. Then trabajo como secretaria. Trabajo como maybe doctor, profesora, professor, this kind of like this. Abogada, abogado. So abogada means like a lawyer, medical, of course, it's a doctor, doctor, professora, like a teacher or a professor, things like this. Then also you can say estudió en maybe universidad. So I study at the university. Estudió en escuela de médico. So medical school. So escuela means school. Okay, we together? Excellent. Then also, how do you say about things that you write? So you can say disfruto. So you can also say disfruto means like I enjoy doing stuff. So you can say disfruto de, then now you can say like, for example, myself, I like running. So disfruto correr, correr means like to run. So I like to run. So then also I can say disfruto correr or corriendo. Corriendo means like running itself. Then I can say disfruto correr, nadar, N-A-D-A-R, nadar. Then also escuchando la música. So listening to music. Okay, yes. Then also once you're done, you can say mucho gusto. Okay. So yes, so this is something that you can practice with your friend. And yeah, so in the next sessions as we continue, we get to have practice sessions where we can practice like the question part and how you respond to the question, okay? For now, we are just getting familiar with this, okay? And how they sound. So you can still do a lot of practice, but also at the comment section, remember to ask the questions, okay? Excellent. So you find that you are traveling to different places, so there's different questions that you can ask. Yes, so like directions, you want to go somewhere. So pendiendo direcciones, okay? So asking for direction. Okay, so how can you ask? So you can say, perdón, ¿puedes ayudarme a encontrar? ¿Puedes ayudarme a encontrar? Then you can ask like the place where you want to say. So you can say, perdón, ¿puede ayudarme a encontrar la estación de tren, or estación de autobús, bus station or the train, okay? So like the direction, or you just put whatever you want to go. So which means like, excuse me, can you help me find a place? So address or like this. So in like where it's in brackets, lugar or dirección, it means like the place there where you want to go. So you can say, perdón, excuse me, ¿puede ayudarme a encontrar dirección de TUM? Okay. So like direction or which side is TUM? Okay. Ayúdame a encontrar TUM. TUM is like our university, for those who are watching and you're not from the university. So TUM means Technical University of Mombasa. Yes. Okay. Yes. Technical Universidad de Mombasa. Yes, Technical University of Mombasa. So then also you can ask, how do I get to a place? Okay, so you can also ask, ¿cómo llego a Tulum? Or ¿cómo llego a Ciudad, to the city? So, ¿cómo llego a biblioteca? Biblioteca means like the library, okay? Yes, ciudad means the city, okay? So, ¿cómo llego a? Then you put the place. Then, if, like, for example, you want to know how far is the place, so you can start, you can ask them, lejos de aquí, está lejos de aquí. Is it far from here? Then they can see muy lejos. Okay? Yes. So which means it's like very far or no. Cerca. So cerca. Está cerca. So which means it's like near. Then you can say, at least we learned in the other session, you can say gracias. You know, gracias means thank you. So you can say that. Then also you, for example, in my city, we have different beautiful places. Yes. So in Mombasa, you can ask somebody, where is Pembezandovu? Okay. Yes, Pembezandovu, it's one of the icons of Mombasa. Or you can ask, where is Nyali Beach? Or you can ask, where is a certain area? So you can ask, ¿Dónde está Pembezandovu? You know, and somebody will just give you the same direction. So we run more stuff on how you can listen to that, and they can tell you how you can do about that. So yes. So now the response to those questions, so they can tell you ve derecho, so which means go straight ahead. Then yeah, so they can tell you ve derecho, so go ahead, so go straight ahead. So like depending with the direction that they point you with. Then also they can tell you gira a la izquierda, okay, which means turn left, okay. Then also they can tell you gira a derecha, okay, so gira a la derecha, so which means turn to the right. Then also they can tell you, let's say combining like this, they can tell you maybe like go straight ahead for like 100 meters, okay? Okay, 100 meters, then it's on your right or on your left. Yes, does it make sense? So which means like they will tell you ve derecho por 100 metros, okay, like meters, then está a tu izquierda, and it is on your left. Está a tu derecha. We together? Don't be confused. Okay, so yes, so don't be confused. So you can always ask the questions if something is getting confusing. So remember, this is just a crash course. And don't know that I'm paid by Duolingo, but as much as I'm teaching you, because this is a crash course, in the previous session, I said that we can try our best to have the Duolingo course, you know, for Spanish, and you can combine that with this and the live sessions. If you have time, you can come to the live sessions, okay? So this is just a small background, like a quick, you know, in and out, how the sound of the language sounds and things like that. Okay, yes. Then where we were asking, like, is it far? So then they can tell you, you are very close, which means it's está muy cerca. Okay, estás muy cerca. You are very close. Then, like, if it's a bit far, they can say está un poco lejos. Okay, it's a bit far. Then, okay, like if you got yourself into a matatu, or matatu is like the public transport for Kenya, so like the autobuses. So for those who are not Kenyan or East Africans, matatu. So it's like the bus, the Kenyan buses, or you took a taxi, and maybe the driver or like the conductor, we call them conductor, although I know in Spanish, conductor, it means the driver, but in Kenya, yes, so the driver is the person driving, the conductor is the person in charge of taking the money. Yes, so different anyway. Linguistic semantics. Sorry for another day. So yeah, so we have somebody can tell you has llegado. Okay, has llegado. So which means you have arrived. And to crown everything with this, then you can say gracias por ayuda. Gracias por tu ayuda. So thank you. Are we together? Yes. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. So now you got yourself wanted to go. And in a process of getting where you want to go, you are feeling a little bit hungry and you need to eat some food. So we want to get to see how can we order a few dishes, you know? Yes, so haciendo un pedido de comida, ordering food. How do we do food ordering? Okay, yes, so you can say, I would like, then you put something there, and please. Yes, and also being a student from the university, we like beans and chapati. So for those who don't know what is chapati, so chapati it's like a naan bread, or for those who come from India, it's roti. Or for those who come from North America or South America, it's like tortillas, although they are eaten with beans or the bean grams or beef stew or something. Yes, so that is a very popular delicacy here in Kenya. So you are hypothetically ordering some stuff to eat. So let's say we are ordering some beans and chapatis. So you can say, quisiera, quisiera frijoles y chapati, por favor. So what is frijoles? Frijoles, it's beans, okay? Frijoles. So Frijoles. Frijoles. Yes. Okay. For those who speak Spanish, for those who speak Italian, vajoro. Yes. Beans. Okay. Frijoles in Spanish. So you say, quisiera frijoles y chapatis, por favor. Yes. Okay. Then also another way of asking that. So you can also say, can I have? Okay. So also you can say, maybe like maybe a glass of water. You have done eating. Then also you can say like, mi puedes dar un vaso de agua. Okay. So can I have a glass of water? So vaso de agua. Agua means water. Vaso means glass. G-L-A-S, double S. Yes, so mi puede dar un vaso de agua. Yes, a glass of water. Excellent. Then let's say you have a little bit of money and you feel, yes, so today I'm going to a different restaurant and you have, you know, that energy to eat whatever. All right. So somebody sent you some 200 and stuff, and you're good. So you go to the restaurant and you think that today I'm not eating the chapatis and beans. So today I'll eat something else. So you go to the restaurant and you are like, okay, I don't need to look at the menu. So what would you recommend to me? Yes. So how would you say that in Spanish? So you say, ¿qué me recomendar? What would you recommend? Okay. Then there's those people who are vegetarian, not by, they don't have otherwise, but to be vegetarian because only vegetarian stuff are chapati na maharage are the cheapest. Okay, bei rahisi. Aha, the maisha ya kukua comrade, just like that. Yes, so you can ask, ¿hay opciones vegetariana o vegetanas? Okay, so vegetarianas or like a vegetarian or vegan options. Okay, yes. So then also, how is it prepared or cooked? Okay, so for example, you go to a different place, like back in the day when I was in South Korea, so I was always curious. Even now, I'm still curious. Sometimes I go to my Korean friends out there in Kenya houses, and sometimes they prepare you a dish that is very delicious, and you are curious about the recipe. So you can ask, ¿cómo está preparado? Or how is it cooked? So you can ask cómo está preparado y cocinado. So how do you prepare, how do you cook? Maybe kimchi, for example. Kimchi is one of the common dishes. So you can ask cómo está preparado kimchi. Cómo está cocinado arroz, which is rice. A-R-R-O-Z. Okay, arroz. Okay, nice. Be good? Okay, excellent. So now here we have some response that you get. Okay, so you ask about a dish and somebody can tell you, of course, here is chapati and beans. So of course somebody tell you, claro, aquí tiene frijoles y chapati. You can try repeating after me actually. So yeah, claro, aquí tiene frijoles y chapati. Okay. Then also here, a moment, I'll check with the chef. So this is like, for example, when you are not like the waitress or the waiter, camarero or camarera, the waiter, we get to them so soon. So camarera or camarero, they are not sure about what is the menu. Yes, so maybe you went to the restaurant a little bit late, and most of the food is almost taken. They ask no chapatis, no beans, and you're like, okay, I don't care. I feel rich here. So yeah, so they can tell you, let me just go and check in with the chef. So in Spanish, they tell you, un momento, consultare con el chef. Okay, un momento, consultare con el chef. ¿Está bien? Yes. Un momento, consultare con el chef. Okay. Okay, then also, for example, there's those places that cook pilau or biryani, perdón, and they can tell you like our specialty, like the dish that they prepare is like a biryani or pilau. So in Spanish they will say nuestra especialidad, nuestra especialidad es biryani. Okay. Nuestra especialidad es biryani. Oh my God. Tengo hambre. It's making me feel hungry. I need to prepare some food after this. Ooh, okay. Then also as you are reading that, so like for example, somebody asking them, what is this in the dish? Then they can tell you es frijoles. So it is beans. Okay. Yes. Then also, for example, where you're asking if we have vegetarian options or something like this, then they can tell you Sí, tenemos opciones vegetariana o veganas, or vegano, depending on the veganas, okay? We good? Yes. So then the last part that we have, let me make myself smaller a little bit. Yes, so the other one, how is it prepared? So it is prepared or cooked like this, like this, like this, okay? So you can say, like, for example, you can say, está preparado con vegetales, pimienta, you know, y pescado, aceite de pescado, you know, like this. So what does that even mean? It means it's prepared with vegetables, chilies, and fish oil. Aceite de pescado. Yes, fish oil. Yes, okay. Yes, also you can say está cocinado con agua, okay? So it is cooked with water, you know? Como, like for example, como cocinado el arroz. How do we cook rice? Then you can, está cocinado con agua. We cook with water. Okay, we good? Okay, excellent. So now I've prepared you a very good scenario to try to exercise this. So for those students that we were with last week, so this is something that we were able to look at and we were able to do a little bit of practice. So remember that this is something that you can pause and you can try, even get one of your other friends and they can try to read maybe the white part or the yellow part and we can try to practice. Okay, ¿está bien? Excellent. Okay, so this is pronunciation and try to repeat it and also feel how I'm pronouncing the or I'll do it justice. Okay, all right. So yeah, so we have the translation on the side and I'll read maybe the yellow stuff. Then also I'll read one and you can be Jerry, okay? Don't worry about that. So just be Jerry and I'll be one, okay? Then just follow my read. I'll go a little bit silent and you can try to, you know, read everything, all right? So, okay, so the scenario. Juan and Jerry meet for the first time at a cafe. Hola, mucho gusto, mi amo Juan. Your chance. It's your time now. ¿Quieres algo de beber? Sí, aquí tienes el menú. Claro, un café para ti. No, el café está muy cerca. Ah, aquí tienes tu café. De nada, disfruta tu café. All right, nice, 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 amazing. So, what do you think about the conversation? Did you like it? All right. So, in case of anything, just feel free to comment in the chat, ask for stuff that you think that I missed in this conversation, and I'll get in touch. I'll, you know, reply. And also for those people who are within Mombasa, where we are in the Technical University of Mombasa, you are free to join us at, you know, every Friday at 4. And I hope to see you around. And for those who are not able to join, so we can always join in the interwebs and yeah, I hope to see you around, all right? Yes, and also don't forget to subscribe, follow more lectures, follow more stuff in the channel. And also, yeah, you can always suggest things that you'd like to know in Swahili, in Spanish, in other languages, English. And yeah, I'll be all yours. For now, I'll say thank you, and I hope to see you in the next session, Spanish session. All right. So have a great time and bye. Adios.